Yo, all right, okay. Um, I just finished reacting to the Megan Thee Stallion video or Paddy's or ex-boyfriend of Megan Thee Stallion's song Paddy. Now I'm doing the daily dose of internet shenanigans, and of course, I'm gonna be talking about the Diddy Cassie situation. Um, let's Yeah, I'm gonna be using Twitter, like, cause like I wanna do I miss doing like Twitter reacts, so that's what I'm gonna do the format of. But let's just play a clip of like for you for whoever doesn't or who doesn't know what was going on. Let's just play like a clip of it. Shout out to this page, Chronicle Speaks. I hope they touch on.
Now, I'm not one to gossip, but I will bring you the tea.
I hope they touch on
Welcome to
everything.
Chronicle Speaks.
Shout out to Chronicle Speaks. I'm using your video. Shout out to you.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
So, a 35-page document came across my desk today with Cassie Ventura being the plaintiff and Sean P. Diddy Combs being the defendant. Now, what the heck happened between these two? According to Cassie, Diddy subjected her to a pattern of control and abuse over about a
And I wanna say, man, before I even go deeper into this whole situation, man, everything always catches up to you, no matter how much money you have. Cause as I'm recording this, we all know that Diddy has already paid off Cassie in less than 24 hours. I think they've come to an agreement of like some type of settlement, so it's already been like kind of squashed. Of which I feel like all the money he can try and buy off like his freedom and all his shit, like, but I feel like every time like whatever goes in the dark will come to the light. And seems like this shit has been popping off ever since Kiffy D got arrested. This nigga has been running away and trying to do all this shit, like, even while like, cause I was surprised when he was with Shine the other day. Like, he was with Shine, I think in the UK, or I don't know where they were, but even with him, he did him dirty. He did that brother dirty. That brother served some few years for Diddy because allegedly all the guns and all the shit, like what was Diddy's shit, like with all his that's another story for another day. We're talking about Casey. Yeah, I just wanted to say, no matter how much money you have, whatever you do in the dark, some shit will, things will pop out, like will sip out. And rightfully so, this nigga Diddy, Pac had been one us, like this nigga was a punk and whatever. But it seems like in the Hollywood sphere, seems that nigga has got power because he's got money. But that was after all the real niggas are gone, like, you know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, that's just like a little disclaimer thing. And all this is allegedly. Oh, is it? I don't know. I just have to say allegedly for the sake of saying allegedly, because I'm about to talk my bullshit. So allegedly.
decade, and he vehemently denies these allegations. We are going to jump straight into this story, but before we do, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any news regarding this case and so much more. Now let's get back into it. In 2022, Mr. Combs received the Lifetime Achievement Award at the BET Awards. During his acceptance speech, Mr. Combs stated, "I have to give a special shout out, thank you, love, to the people that were really there for me." He named a number of people before adding, "and also Cassie for holding me down in the dark times."
I think this nigga knew it was coming. I think he knew it was coming. I believe he knew it was coming.
Love. The truth is, however, is that Cassie, Miss Cassandra Ventura, was held down by Mr. Combs and endured over a decade of his violent behavior and disturbed demands. For Miss Ventura, the dark times were those she spent trapped by Mr. Combs in a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. Among other violent and unlawful acts, Mr. Combs raped Miss Ventura in her own home after she tried to leave him, often punched, beat, kicked, and stomped on Miss Ventura, resulting in bruises, burst lips, black eyes, and bleeding. Blew up a man's car after he learned that he was romantically...
Oh, by the way, the man they're talking about is Kid Cudi, by the way. It's Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi's car got blown up. they're talking about Kid Cudi. What the fuck? And here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Apparently this is like a known thing in Hollywood that this nigga is a dark motherfucker. Apparently it's known, but niggas don't want to say shit. Maybe it's because they're private. Like I said, like that nigga's going long paper. So I think niggas is afraid. Except for Kanye West. Kanye is the nigga. Kanye's gonna be the nigga who Kanye and 50 Cent, they need to combine, and yeah, they're the niggas who's gonna challenge that nigga.
Interested in Miss Ventura, forced Miss Ventura to engage in sex acts with male sex workers while masturbating and filming the encounters, ran out of his apartment with a firearm in pursuit of a rivalry industry executive.
Apparently it was Suge Knight. Apparently that nigga was running like to go see if Suge was available. Suge Knight, by the way, that's the nigga, yeah, they're talking about.
Whom he learned was nearby, demanded Miss Ventura to carry his firearm in her purse just to make her uncomfortable and demonstrate how dangerous he is, and introduced Miss Ventura to a lifestyle of excessive alcohol and substance abuse, and required her to procure illicit prescriptions to satisfy his own addiction. So I am going to give you cliff notes because there's no way in the world sis is going to read 35 pages to you guys tonight. Yeah. So it starts with an introduction of Cassie and Diddy meeting in 2005 when she was 19 and Diddy was 37 years old.
What?
He lured her into a fast drug-fueled lifestyle, and he was almost 2 decades her senior. Now he wanted complete control over her personal life while providing her all the avenues of success.
Caresha, please.
As an inspiring artist, but in giving her that, he demanded obedience, loyalty, and silence during their relationship. Now she said Diddy would go into these violent rages when he would beat her savagely. Now his staff and employees witnessed this, but with him being Diddy, no one really spoke up on her behalf. After the abuse, he hid her and showered her with gifts, which is typical for a serial abuser. Now, Diddy constantly reminded her that he could do harm to her by requiring her to carry a gun in her purse or by him blowing up the car of a musician that was romantically interested in.
He's just basically trying to show this girl that, yeah, if you try and do some shit, I've got the power to do shit. Basically.
In her. He was abusive sexually, physically, and often made her have unwanted sex with male sex workers. She tried to leave him over and over.
And mind you, apparently maybe Diddy was smashing, allegedly, maybe was smashing these male sex workers as well. Allegedly.
But he had a tight hold over her life. She tried to hide from him, but he had networks and affiliations of so many different people, but they would only return her right back to him. Now, there was a time that she thought she had escaped Diddy for good, but she ended up having dinner with him at her home, and he sexually assaulted her over and over as she constantly told him no. Now that everything is done and she's completely gone, the abuse is still haunting her. She needs intensive medical care as well as psychological care. And Cassie wants justice for the decade of her life that she can never get back, that she had to deal with threats of violence, excessive use of drugs, physical and psychological abuse, as well as sexual slavery. Now, according to Ms. Ventura, she brings this action seeking injunctive, declaratory, and monetary relief against defendants in violation of federal sex trafficking laws. Now, Cassie signed a 10-year record deal with Bad Boys in 2006 after Diddy heard her single in a club. Now, Cassie was very naive, so Diddy positioned himself as a father figure in her life, but he became too...
Father figure? What the fuck?
...controlling. Now, 2 years go by and Diddy is with Kim Porter and Cassie has her own relationship.
R.I.P. Kim Porter, by the way. R.I.P. Kim Porter. R.I.P. to the lady. I hope. R.I.P. Kim Porter.
But Diddy decided to pursue her anyway. At her 21st birthday party, Diddy pulled Cassie into a bathroom and forcibly kissed her. She ran out of the bathroom in the hotel suite crying. Now, in 2007, he asked to take her out. Now, she couldn't say no because she was afraid of losing her record deal. She said yes.
Man. Yo, hey, hold on. Yo, these record deals like shouldn't be everything, man. Like, I mean, get up there. Like, if she's starting that way, get the fuck out of Dodge. No record deal is worth like you losing your dignity and like you losing like your whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Get the fuck out of the Dodge.
And he picked her up, but he was already inebriated. Now, when he picked her up, he gave her a blue pill. She did not want to take it, and she asked, "Hey, what is this?" What? He said, "You'd like it." Now, she later found out it was ecstasy. That was the first time she had ever gotten high. Time had went by and he kept giving her drugs that she did not want to take, but she refused in fear of no longer being able to please him and losing her record deal. Next thing she knew, she was in a full-on relationship with Diddy. He spent money on cars, apartments, clothing, everything she wanted, she had. Now, Diddy bought apartments right
Ain't no money's worth all that shit.
down the street from the homes that he was at. He bought an apartment in Los Angeles as well as New York, but this was so he can control her. He introduced her to a drug-filled lifestyle that kept her complacent and compliant. Diddy was on pain pills that were prescribed by a doctor, but when he ran out, he demanded that she go and procure more from a doctor in her own name. She didn't really want to. Now, Diddy wanted access to everything. Her day-to-day activities, her travel, and even her medical records were emailed to him. Now, there was a time she started experiencing memory loss, which was more than likely due to the drugs and the head injuries caused by him beating her. She went to the doctor and had an MRI, and the MRI was even sent to him. He asked what she called her grandfather, and she replied, Pop Pop. So Diddy wanted her to refer to him as that nickname, Pop Pop. Then
This nigga is sick. What the fuck?
there's a time that Diddy became enraged. They were doing drugs at his home, and one of his security came to the room and
It's almost like he wanted a fucking slave. Like a robotic slave.
said that Suge Knight was down the street at Mel's Drive-In. Diddy ran into the safe and got multiple guns and ran out of his home where he thought Suge was. And we all see that little run out the house didn't take him nowhere, now did it? Now, over the decade of their time spent together, he would violently abuse her, leaving bruises on her body and leaving her in hotel for days where she would have to heal up. Now, he kicked and beat her so violently one time after a Jay-Z party that he ended up kicking her out of the car, leaving her to hail a cab back home. Now, in 2009, she was speaking to a music manager about helping her grow her career, and Diddy became enraged and once again got in his car and began stomping her in the face. Once the car stopped at Diddy's residence, Cassie tried to run away, but Diddy caught up to her and continued to kick her in the face. He realized how bad he had beat her and got her to a hotel in LA where she could heal. She recognized that she was powerless and this man had a team that bowed down to him and no one would tell him that he was doing wrong. She then became numb
This is so crazy because
to the abuse
I'm
after a
telling you,
while.
this nigga has long money where niggas just are in acceptance of all the fuckery. This is why he's a sick individual, because why are you treating another human being that way? First of all, what the money, power, and greed, like this nigga is sick.
Became beholding and blindly followed his instructions in fear of another vicious beating. He often referred to their relationship as a Bobby and Whitney type of relationship, and he also told her that his fantasy was to see her with another penis. He invited a male sex worker into the home, and they all took drugs and they wore masquerade masks. He made her perform sexual acts on this man, and Diddy watched and masturbated and directed the acts that they would do next. Now, this one encounter lasted multiple days, and Diddy referred to this arrangement as a freak off or an FO. So whenever he wanted one, he'd tell Cassie that he wanted an FO, and she had to facilitate finding the sex worker and also finding the location. Now, sometimes Diddy would want these events to happen weekly. Now, Cassie was instructed to go on websites and different escort services to find these men, and Diddy instructed her to find ones with big black penises. Now, during these occasions,
Yo, this motherfucker is sick. And I don't think it's nothing to do with Casey about him like wanting her to find niggas with big black penises. Pause. I think it's his own fucking gay fantasies. Let's call it like how it is. Let's call it like how it is. It's his gay fantasies.
Cassie was given cocaine, ecstasy, ketamine, marijuana, alcohol, and it actually helped her to disassociate herself during these horrid encounters. Now, he would record these acts on his phone and his laptop, and she would go behind him and delete them, and thought that she was done. She'd never have to watch him, never have to see him, but this showed her just how powerless she was. Diddy actually made her watch one of the videos that she thought she deleted while on a plane ride home, and it just showed her that she definitely did not have any power in the situation. Now, sometimes Diddy would beat her in front of these sex workers, and she actually allowed it because she was living in fear of him. He also showered her with gifts in front of these sex workers. Now, in 2015, during her 29th birthday, she was having a birthday dinner, and Diddy asked her to leave and have an FO. She said no, she didn't want to do it. She was cornered by not only him, but his security as well, and forced out of the building and taken to the hotel, where she did have to perform sexual acts with the male sex worker. She came back high. Diddy was high. Diddy ended up seeing one of her friends at a hotel and picked the friend up like a baby and dangled her over the hotel balcony, scaring her friends, but she was too inebriated to even say anything to him. Now, there were also moments.
This is a sick motherfucker. This is a... And how are niggas not... This nigga needs to be locked the fuck up. What the fuck?
In the relationship where she would try to leave, but then his network of friends and associates would only bring her back. Now, in 2011, during a break in their relationship, she started dating Kid Cudi for a brief moment. Now, Diddy was out of town and he asked her to come back for an FO, and because she was afraid of him, she decided to do it. Now, during that time, Diddy started going through her phone and he found her emails, and she had emails with Kid Cudi. Child, he got upset. He picked up a corkscrew and he lunged towards her. Now, in fear, she left and she went to Kid Cudi's house. Diddy's team contacted her and was like, look, you need to go back and talk to Diddy. He's going through, see what's wrong with him. Now, in fear that he was going to do something to Kid Cudi, she went back, and when she got back, Diddy beat the brakes off of her again. In 2012, during Fashion Week, Diddy contacted her and was like, look, I'm going to blow up Kid Cudi's car, and I want to do it while his friends and family are there. Next thing you know, Kid Cudi's car ended up getting blown up. Now, in 2015, Cassie was filming this movie in Cape Town, and when she was filming the movie, she ended up finding this actor. She started dating him. Diddy found out about it. Diddy contacted the actor and threatened him, and the actor ended up contacting Cassie like, hey, you need to call Diddy. So that relationship was easily tarnished. In 2016, she had another FO with Diddy at the Intercontinental Hotel in Century City, Los Angeles, and during that time, Diddy got extremely inebriated again, and he punched her in her eye, giving her a black eye. He ended up going to sleep, and she tried to exit the hotel quietly, but he ended up waking up, screaming at her, and he followed her down the hallway, yelling at her, and he grabbed some glass vases and he started throwing them at her, causing the glass to crash everywhere. She then got into the elevator and tried to escape. Now, she managed to make it downstairs to the lobby, and she quickly ran out and hailed a cab. Then she started realizing this man is really going to be upset with me and things are only going to get worse. So she attempted to go back, and when she went back, the hotel staff was like, look, we saw the cameras, we saw everything that happened, get back into the cab and go ahead and leave. So she ended up leaving. They are saying that Diddy paid the hotel $50,000 just for that security footage. So it shows you money can get you a lot.
Saying money will get you out of these situations. And like I said, while I'm recording this video, Cassie has been paid already. So it just means that nothing else is gonna go on. So this nigga is just gonna he's just gonna keep on doing it. Caresha, please.
Lot more than what you thought. Now, she went to go stay with one of her friends in Florida, and James Cruz, who was the president of Bad Boy Management, tracked her down and told her that her single would not come out if she did not call Diddy's phone. A woman who worked at Sony Music reached out and also gave her the same ultimatum, letting her know that her record would not come out if she did not contact Mr. Combs. He also had one of his attorneys contact her, and that lawyer told her that it was in her best interest to call Mr. Combs back. Each time she tried to run away from him, he had a powerful network of associates and friends and workers who would contact her and let her know you need to go back and force her back. Now, during this time, she's losing family members, she's losing friends. No one is really wanting to hang around her anymore because not only is he being abusive to her, but he's also kind of being abusive to her friends as well. So this is the point when she's like, you know what, enough is enough. So in September of 2018, she joined him for dinner at an Italian restaurant in Malibu, California, and this dinner was supposed to be the dinner that she discussed leaving him for good. But after dinner, Mr. Combs went to her home in Malibu, California. This is a home that he paid for. He forced himself into the apartment and tried to kiss her. She kept declining, but he pushed his way right on to being with her, and he forcibly pulled off her clothing and unbuckled her belt and proceeded to rape her. While she repeatedly saying no, she pushed
sick motherfucker
him away, and he did it anyway.
Meanwhile, Pac gives us like keep your head up, Brenda's got a baby, and this motherfucker is giving traumas to basically young kids or young adults. This motherfucker is out here giving young adults traumas and raping motherfuckers, doing these heinous crimes, and because he's got long money, getting away with this shit.
At this point, she couldn't do it anymore. She said she was done. She ended up moving away. She gave him back the car that he had gave her. She got her own place, but in early 2019, her home address was revealed online, and this led to her fearing for her safety, and she thought that he would be able to find her, so she was under immense duress. Now, she was finally able to get away, and she credits her children as the reason why she was able to get a new lease on life. However, during her first few months of her pregnancies, she said that she was still going through the struggles of her addiction to alcohol and drugs. Without those vices, she started to have horrific nightmares at night, thinking about the sexual acts he would get her to do, the beatings and all of that. She checked herself into an inpatient treatment at a rehabilitation center, and during that time, she was required to do intensive therapy and other medical care to recover from Mr. Combs' abuse. She is asking for a money judgment for mental pain and anguish and severe emotional distress, according to proof. She's also asking for punitive and exemplary damages, according to proof, and also her attorney fees and costs. Diddy's attorney is speaking on his behalf, and Diddy is denying it all. He said it didn't happen. He's not admitting to it. They're just going to have to go to trial, and we're going to have to see how this all works out.
Unfortunately, that nigga, in less than 24 hours, that nigga paid up. It's all sorted now. He paid the fuck up. And do you know what that shit says to me? That nigga guilty. Allegedly. Guilty. Allegedly. Ain't no way, if you are not guilty, you are paying that fast. Guilty. Allegedly. Guilty. Allegedly.
What I need to do is hear.
He did all that she said he did. In my eyes, he did all that shit, allegedly.
From you, what do you think about everything going on with Diddy and Cassie, and what do you think is going to happen now that Cassie has come forward and is putting up this $30 million lawsuit? Leave a comment and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below.
Unfortunately, nothing will happen this time. But I feel like the momentum is coming. I feel like people are ready to. I hope more people will come forward. Because apparently this is like a known thing in Hollywood that this nigga is a sick motherfucker, allegedly. But I hope it's gonna keep going, and I hope this Kiffy D. I hope Kiffy is gonna start singing as well. I hope all this shit is gonna come to light. You know what I mean? I hope this shit is gonna come to light. So all right, now we go to TikTok and we see some certain things of niggas calling out Diddy, or like let's do some Twitter reacts. Let's hear what 50 Cent had to say about this allegedly bisexual gay nigga. Allegedly. Man, I feel for Casey, but the fact that she took the money now and
she's like, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we can just hang out, nigga. We gotta kick it. She's like, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we can just hang out, nigga. We gotta kick it.
Okay.
You're telling me we gotta kick it and shit. And he was like, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just say? I got the fuck away from him because I was like, this nigga.
This is 50 Cent talking about this nigga Diddy, like, saying that he wants to take him, like, for shopping. What the fuck?
Wait, this nigga just tell me he'd take me shopping. And this is shit that goes on. But this is a little fruit pie. It's a fruit pie. It's a fruit pie, trust me. You see these little weird ass pictures.
Shout out to 50 Cent. He's been keeping his foot on this nigga's head. He must have his long money because that nigga be coming at everybody because of his long money. I mean, talking about Diddy coming at everybody. Like, so 50, hey, I hope you got that long money, man.
pictures and shit like that out there, sitting out there for no reason. You don't see accident pictures with me like kissing niggas. Like that doesn't happen by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look, later you gonna find out a little shit that I'll be saying be real.
See, 50 is talking, and this is back in the day. He's like, hold on, you'll find out this shit I'm talking about is real. He's saying like, wait, watch and see.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Man, listen, I'm trying to tell you the truth. But the truth, sometimes it hurts. Right. It hurts people and they don't want to hear that shit. But I'm trying to tell you, nigga asked me, could he take me shopping?
Nori said that, he knows this shit is real as well. He's part of the industry as well. He knows what the fuck is going on. He said, ain't Nori like Drink Champ signed to the Diddy now? I'll play another video of Nori and Diddy. We will play that. The party video. We'll play that.
And it fucked me up because I'm looking like, what the fuck did this nigga just say? I want to take you shopping. I got a bankroll out this motherfucker. I want to take you shopping. Why? Because when you walk around looking so motherfucking good, I'm going to feel like, God damn it, that motherfucker with me. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. But when a nigga tell me he want to take me shopping, what the fuck is the matter with this nigga?
Wait, hold on. But where was this at?
This was at the wedding.
Wow. And these are people. These are people. Like just like these are like the Twitter memes. You see, Wendy Williams right now. Remember when Diddy got Wendy Williams fired because she spoke about Diddy's bisexuality. And Diddy made some phone calls and Wendy Williams got fired. Allegedly, his bisexuality, allegedly, I'm saying allegedly. Women from Diddy's past heading to the court after seeing how fast he settled with Cassie. Well, I hope so, but money shouldn't... No, this nigga needs... Like, people need justice, not money. Justice. This nigga needs to be locked up if he's doing all these heinous crimes. This nigga needs to be locked up. He needs to be locked up. 24-hour settlement. Bro said give her every dime. Shut her up. Shut the fuck up. And these are people just reacting. Wendy Williams would be like, clap if you would watch Surviving Diddy, even though Cassie dropped the case against Diddy. Well, alright. Tupac has been trying to tell y'all. Let's see. Which one is this one?
Everybody thinks that I disrespected or I love my East Coast fans. I'm from there. I'm eating New York pizza. I drive New York Jeeps. Want to hear New York, but I'm.
And for those who thought Diddy was he's super tough or is this super tough, apparently Pac challenged Diddy for like a boxing match, and that nigga ran. And every time when and apparently this is from Diddy's podcast, when Pac saw Diddy, this nigga went running. And this is the nigga. He went running. He was shook of Pac. He was shook. Ran like apparently he was like a cheetah in Africa. Hey, sprinting the fuck away from Pac. He didn't want no problems. And this is why I believe that he would wanna off this nigga. He was shook.
Saying let's keep it real for a second. If you have the love of music that you are, study. Go back and study. Study how Party and Bullshit was me before I met Biggie. You don't hear my style in this rap. Study how after I met Biggie, Ready to Die come out, his whole style changed. Study why I would be mad. Study why I would be mad when half of New York, half of the major New York rappers, or they managers, or they agents, or they somebody was there when I got shot. And nobody couldn't give me no information. Just study that.
Pac was on it. And this is Diddy talking about him and his Usher's fights. And this nigga was an old nigga, and Usher was a young fucking nigga.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed.
Nigga, don't say no homo when you're doing all the homo shit. Don't say no homo when you're doing all the homo shit, allegedly. Don't say no homo when you're doing all this homo shit.
But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, I don't want it to come close to the bed, at all. I should look like he fresh off a goddamn plane.
And mind you, Kiki Palmer's mom's was secretly recorded going off at the other brother, like, there's her daughter's husband, saying that Usher is bisexual. He loves sleeping with men and women. Mind you, this just came out a couple of days ago.
I should. Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like just.
We used to wake up? What the fuck?
I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes, you know?
Nigga, why the fuck are you fighting a young man or a young boy for fucking frosted flakes? What kind of fighting are you doing? Are you fighting him with your dick? Pause.
I'm saying before pause was invented, you know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early. Now he's one of the richest.
Why are you wrestling a young man for fucking frosted flakes? Are you trying to play grab ass? Seems like this nigga just wanted to play grab. You know when you have like. And I'm talking about a girl. Let's say a girl who's of age. By the way, I'm trying to talk about a girl of age. A girl of age, and you like that girl of age, and you are somewhat like cordial and like you're always trying to play like like these little fights. You like someone. You do this little wrestling like just because you're trying to fill each other up. You know what I mean? You're trying to touch each other up. You know what I mean? Like it's. Seems like this is what this nigga's doing, but at his grown-ass age, he's grooming. He's grooming a fucking young, because he said like that nigga was like 10 or some shit like that. That's fucking grooming. You're a grown man. Why are you wrestling a young boy for fucking frosted flakes? What the fuck? Allegedly.
Yo, what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this for me. Puff just said we used to wrestle.
Even Kevin Hart
over the
like,
frosted
what the
flakes.
fuck?
And we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen.
Them niggas, they know what's up. And this is the fucked up thing. They're not speaking up. But they know what's up. I believe Casey with every inch of my soul. A switch happened. His whole demeanor changed. His breath slowed down. His body started vibrating. And I've seen it before. I've seen it just before I've been hit. I know that switch. Let's see the switch.
Of the Love album.
So love is really, could you trademark the word love and keep it for yourself? I mean,
I am love.
Hey, speaking of
This
love.
is
Nigga, just saying that you're loved doesn't mean that you vibrate loved. You can't just say words and say, oh, I'll become the words. You can't just say that. So if it's son, oh, Papa card. Forget that. Word mouth.
love.
I saw a guy on the internet the other day.
Shout out to Jimmy Kimmel, by the way. He's talking about Gene Deal. When Gene Deal, because Gene Deal's been going in as well. He's been talking about all the secrets as well. That brother needs to be protected. I hope his car doesn't blow up. We know what this nigga is like. Allegedly.
He said he used to be your security guard. Who said that when you were dating
Let's see the switch.
J-Lo,
Look at the switch.
Will Smith and
this
Jada-
nigga he is flabbergasted that one of his compadres in Hollywood would dare question him about anything to do with his past.
tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
Look at that nigga's face. That is not acting. That is not like, oh, I'm doing a bit. That is not doing a bit. That nigga is flabbergasted. He's looking at this nigga's like, oh, I'm gonna blow up your car next. Apparently, oh shit, allegedly. Look at the switch.
Yo, this show has gotten crazier since the
That's this crazy motherfucker.
last time I
Crazy motherfucker. And look how you try and switch it like to like a troll comedy thing.
Yeah, I watched it on the
That
internet.
nigga was
I
flabbergasted.
can't believe everything I read.
He was flabbergasted.
What you talking
Fuck that guy. Allegedly. Oh yeah. Aubrey O'Day. He's been warning people.
I wasn't willing to.
Aubrey O'Day has been singing all these stories, but people didn't want to believe her. She's been singing it.
Expected of me.
She's
Not
been singing it
talent-wise,
from
but
day
in
dot
other areas.
about this nigga.
And were other girls doing?
I was the only one that was in those types of positions.
Wow. When you look back on that, how does that make you feel?
You know, I have such a love-hate with it all because I don't think I would have been able to be so successful in so many other areas had I not been trained under Diddy. He was the hardest person that you can work for.
Oh fuck
and
you!
It was
No,
torture.
not her, but I
And
mean,
not the work
I
part of
think
it, but
this
the
clip
other
is like,
stuff.
it's not. Yeah. Anyway, there are so many. There are so many clips, man. There are so many clips. Has anyone else fell down the surviving Diddy hole? I have, and kind of like so many. Let's see this one. Let's see. This is shout out to Cat Williams, by the way. This is my favorite comedian.
What's happening, bro? I'll be back to you if JD ain't had enough. Yeah. Jermaine Dupri, king of the pedophiles, if you ask me, baby.
Whoa. Allegedly.
Jermaine Dupri, small as a child. If I was fucking Jenny, she'd already have a child. You grown ass niggas with gap teeth that need braces. The rappers.
Puff was standing on top of the things with the Ciroc. He booming it. Crazy. And then we did 2 Chains and who else was like
the Hollywood rituals, everybody sleeping with each other.
Allegedly. You know? Oh, there's the Shine thing. There's the Shine thing.
Shooting in a club. But did he really kill Pac for the sake of
Wait. There's the Shine thing.
him after a shooting in a club? But did he really kill Pac for the sake of ending the beef with Biggie once and for all? Well, if you ask some people, there could have been a completely different motive. In a recent interview, Diddy's former bodyguard Jin Deal has suggested that Pac might have been slain by Puffy over a love rivalry. According to him, Diddy's late baby mama Kim Porter always had a thing for Tupac, and this might have caused Puff to take action.
Yo.
All the people in the industry know and Puff was like this. They was cool enough.
Well, hold on, Jin. I wouldn't go as far as they were like this. I would go as far as they were acquaintances, not like this. You know, I wouldn't go as far as to say Pac and Puff were like this. I would say they were acquaintances, maybe through Biggie, because Pac fucked with Biggie heavy. You know what I mean? Yeah. And mind you, Pac dated Kim Porter first. And Diddy seemed, for some reason, that he seems so into like dating the women Pac was around.
At one time, Pac and Puff was like this.
No.
They was cool enough where they became enemies. And you gotta remember, they was all swingers. Something happened between them two, and I don't know what it was, and I don't know what it is that caused a friction between their relationship. Maybe Kim liked Pac more than she liked Puff.
So jealousy. Just say it was jealousy.
Gene and Keith definitely aren't the first people to mention that Diddy might have had a hand in Pac's death. And you might be surprised, but Eminem also stated this once too. On his famous MGK diss track called Kill Shot, Eminem rapped, "But Kells, the day you put out a hit is the day that Diddy admits he put out a hit that got Pac killed." A few years back, Puff was also asked about the conspiracy on The Breakfast Club and quickly tried to move the conversation along.
Now, it was this documentary that claimed, which we know wasn't true.
Yeah, check this out. We don't talk.
Hey, Charlamagne, don't say which we know it wasn't true.
We don't even entertain.
You don't know. You
Even
don't
in the
know.
comments, people weren't buying it and said that Diddy's body language gave it all away.
Yeah.
Just 2 weeks ago, Diddy posted a cryptic video on TikTok where he seemed to have been asking for help to deliver him from something terrible. It was framed as if he was asking for black creatives to come aboard his new project. But there was something in how panicked he looked that had people thinking otherwise.
Always the list. Please.
We know is the Casey situation now. We know it's the Casey situation, and we know it's the Pac situation. That shit won't go away. It won't.
Did Puffy know that something was coming down the pipeline that might
No, it's the Casey situation, like the one
we'll
we're
just need
reacting
to
about.
wait and find out. For more crazy stories like this, keep it locked.
Yeah. Anyway, let me play the video which I wanted to play about the party. The one with the Noriega. Party. Come on. No. Yeah, no. Oh, there we go. It's this one.
I got Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Wait, hold on. There's a better version of it. Is this one? Yes. Indeed. We're going deeper with these shenanigans.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
Who the
I like
fuck
when
is it?
when
Oh,
you
it's right
scrambling
here,
and scraping for shit.
No, I got
I
notes
like
and
that.
shit.
Did he just call that nigga daddy? And look at Fabulous face. Look at Fabulous, bro. Look at Fabulous. It's like, why am I here? Why am I here like to hear all this garbage?
Yeah, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my
Chance with you.
bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
Oh,
when you
it's right here,
scrambling
it's
and
right
scraping for
here.
shit.
No, I got
I
notes
like
and
that.
shit. You know, I'll be practicing. I got
Yeah.
notes.
Yes, you just called another nigga daddy.
Yeah, Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you
Chance
put my
with you.
bag?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you
Oh,
when you
it's right here,
scrambling
it's
and
right here.
scraping when you
Oh, it's right here,
scrambling and
it's right
scraping
here.
for shit. No?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over that one. That one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's a birthday.
This is why I was talking about when 50 Cent was telling his story about Diddy wanting to take 50 to go shopping or some shit. Nori was just there like, that nigga knew what's up. Look at him blowing the candle. Ain't he signed to Revolt now, or like ain't he partnering with Revolt? Is it is a thing, right? Ain't Nori under Revolt? That's Diddy's network, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over that.
Look at Nori blowing the candles. Look.
It's your birthday every day.
Every day's a birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because we.
How you asking a grown? Oh, did you miss me there? Did you miss me? That's why you ask your girl. Why you asking another nigga like if he missed you?
I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I
It's
miss
his
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Why is a grown-ass man like so bothered about a nigga partying with him? Why won't you party with me for your birthday? Nigga, what the fuck do you want us to do?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
What kind of parties Diddy talking about?
Eyes,
Oh, well, yeah. What kind of parties?
eyes, brother. Eyes. I understand. You know what I'm saying? Yo, okay. So check this out. It's me, Tyrese,
Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga, I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like, I never knew they were.
Basically, he likes weird niggas who love to do some gay shit. Allegedly. I feel like that's what he's trying to say. I like niggas who are open, who are weird. Basically, nigga, hey, let's suck each other's dick. Hey. Allegedly. I feel like that's what he's trying to say. Allegedly.
Become what they are today. But you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, that sounded like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So Tyrese kept on talking.
This is a Floyd fight, right?
Yeah. And Tyrese keep on talking about like how you got to get back for church. And we just like, yo, the night ain't start. You got to get back for church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. Like,
so this nigga doesn't want to hear about church because, what, he wants to do some fuckery? Those are the niggas, like so he's annoyed that a nigga is talking about God. Because he wants to do so much fuckery. He doesn't want to think of, fuck that nigga, man.
Like, you can go to church next week. You know what I'm saying? Sending your thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but we in Vegas. Don't be bringing God into this situation. Don't bring God into this situation. You know what I'm saying?
So who do you want? Who do you want to be brought in the situation, my nigga? Who do you want to be brought in the situation? Is it bothering your spirit that God is being talked about? Is it touching some shit? The fuck?
F. Gary Gray is like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
No. I guarantee it was this nigga who's like pushing that F. Gray. Hey, tell him to shut the fuck up about God.
Then you got Ray J. So Ray J is like just really like feeling like Ray J right now. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck are you trying to say? What, Ray J was feeling like Ray J? What, experimental and weird? What, sucking each other's dicks and shit? Allegedly? He's cool with it? Allegedly, because we all know Ray. Shout out to Ray J. We all know Ray J's got him and Work 100 are opening like a gay agency. Hey.
Hey, yo. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said let me pick it up. That's why I said let me pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
And this is what happens when a niggas got money and niggas who don't have money around him, like, and then he's paying these niggas, they'll allow him to do all sorts of shenanigans. Because this is bullshit. And this nigga looks like a Rasta as well. And it is mortifying being paraded and being like the center of this type of attention. You can see that nigga's face. He's mortified. But I'm pretty sure he's getting a check. So he has to play along.
Look
Look at that.
No, bro.
Killing.
Look at that.
Bro.
No, why are you pulling a grown-ass man like that?
Bro, we're intoxicated.
Listen.
And make him look like he's wearing a fucking scat.
Listen.
Bro, we helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh? I see you, man.
I'm walking.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, dear Fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want.
What? And this nigga, wait, you need to see Fabulous' face. Look at Fabulous. This nigga is disappointed to be knowing some shit and like he can't say shit. He doesn't want his car to be blown up. Allegedly. But look at this nigga, man. He's like thinking, what the fuck? Why am I fucking here? And look at fucking what's his name? Jadakiss. That nigga is wearing it looks like it's cold in the. It looks like it's hot as a motherfucker, but that nigga is literally trying to hide his face. He's wearing a fucking head like this. He does not want to be involved. Them niggas are regretting it. Look at Fabulous face.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Let's take a shot for that, boy.
He was blowing that little horn a bit perfectly. Like, what else is it blowing perfectly like that? Allegedly. By the way, allegedly. Anyway, I think I've touched on this surviving Diddy thing long enough. This is the only song that fits the situation. I know if I play, this is Hit 'Em Up. I know if I play it, it will get copywritten, but otherwise, yeah, man. So it seems as if what's his name? What's her name? Casey has been paid already. That's the situation. Cassie has been paid already. So I think I'm thinking maybe she's already signed an NDA now. She can't say any shit about Diddy now. She can't, even in the interviews, even if she gets asked, she can't talk about it anymore. She'll just disappear and go and enjoy the money. But it's unfortunate because I'm pretty sure she's not the only one. I'm pretty sure there's so many other women with stories, and I hope they come out and I hope they talk about it. And I hope this whole Tupac thing, I hope my nigga, if Kevin D can do anything, is chirp. I hope that nigga is gonna chirp like a bird. I hope he's gonna be chirping. You know what I mean? I hope he's gonna be chirping. I hope that's the next thing he needs to deal with. But anyway, all right, that's it. Daily dose of internet shenanigans. The PD division. I feel for the women. I'm very sympathetic. I'm sympathetic towards the people who've been through a lot because of this individual. Allegedly. But I hope the truth comes out, and I hope justice will be served. Free Tory Lanez. I had to say that. Not saying free Tory Lanez because I'm just saying free Tory Lanez because because of the I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, shit. I don't know. All right. Daily dose of the internet shenanigans. Peace out. Love. Boom.